because of the importance or the value attached to male children. Hello my loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be doing something very different. So a few months ago I made a video on how organic skincare products ruin my face, and I showed up videos and pictures of my acne and hyperpigmentation and all of those stuff. And I got a lot of comments of people saying that they really want to know my current skincare routine. So I'm here to make that video for you all to see. And while at it, I'm to also be talking on something very important, something I've been yearning to speak on, and it's about sex determination. You know, what determines the sex of your child at conception? Because I've seen people, or I've seen people, and I've also heard of people, of women being abused, being chased out of their husband's house simply because they don't have male children. And this is particularly prominent in our African setting because of the importance or the value attached to male children. So I'm going to be talking on that. So I'll start by wiping my face. This is actually my morning skincare routine, and I just had my bath, but for the purpose of this video I'll just wipe my face for you all. My glasses. Okay, this is probably be the first time you're seeing my face without glasses. So I'll just wipe my face. A friend of mine actually gave me a story that a neighbor of hers was actually sent out of her matrimonial home by her husband because she doesn't have male children. She has 3 female children, and the husband has been blaming her for their inability to have a male child. So he sent her packing. And aside that, I remember when I was in medical school, I think that was in my 500 level. That was in my 500 level. I actually saw a patient that came in with burns. She had like 2nd degree burns all over her face and back. And you know, we had to probe on the incident that occurred, and she said that she went into a fight with her husband and he poured hot water on her. So further probing or further digging in revealed that they've actually been having issues in their marriage because she doesn't have a male child. She had 5 girls. So they've actually been having issues in their marriage because of that. You can imagine. So this has actually, you know, got me wondering, 2024, men are still thinking that way. Like, there are actually some men that still believe that having a male child is all dependent on the woman. I actually met a lady that told me that the husband had decided that they wait for a few years before trying to take in again, so that her body will recover from the femaleness. Like that. How did she even put it? She said it's in Igbo, but I'm trying to explain it in English. That her husband, in his own suggestion, or according to him, that her body needs to heal from having female children, you know, so that her body can rejuvenate, and then she would have a male child, you know, because prior to that time, they had been, I think the spacing between, they had 3 girls already, so the spacing between the 3 girls they had were like 2 years. So they had to now wait for like a longer period so that her body will heal from female children, and then she'll be able to conceive a male child. Women are going through hell. So let me tell you today, guys, that sex determination has nothing to do with you as a female. Nothing. You know, the female genetic, your chromosome is like XX. So XX chromosome is like what determines a female. So every female has the XX chromosome. Chromosome is like the basic unit of the gene. So every female has XX chromosome, and every male has XY chromosome. So what makes an individual turn out to be a male is the presence of the Y chromosome. So the presence of the Y chromosome determines maleness. You get, right? Now, at fertilization or at ovulation, what happens is that since you as a woman has XX chromosome, when you release an egg, your egg would take one of the eggs. Do you understand? So every egg a woman would ever release in her lifetime would have one X. No two ways about it. The woman has two X's, so the egg will take one X. There is no other thing for the egg to take. And every sperm a man releases in his lifetime can either be an X bearing sperm or a Y bearing sperm, because as I said earlier, a man's chromosome is what? XY. Y determines maleness, right? So a man's sperm can either be an X bearing sperm or a Y bearing sperm. Now, if the X bearing sperm fertilizes the egg, it will be what? XX, X from the egg, X from the sperm, female. If the Y bearing sperm fertilizes the egg, it will be what? XY, Y from the sperm, X from the egg, male. As simple as that. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. So please, I don't want anybody to deceive you and tell you or abuse you and make you feel very bad or inferior or inadequate because you don't have a male child. Like, nobody should even talk you into that, moment of shame or something because you don't have a male child in this time and age. But now, here is a trick. I want to put you through a hypothesis that has been proposed. People actually have contrary opinion. There are so many research work that have been done that have contrary opinions, but some other researchers believe that it is true. Now, they believe that Y bearing sperms are faster than X bearing sperms. And since Y bearing sperms are faster than X bearing sperms, Y bearing sperms will rush fast with all their speed and fertilize the egg first. Do you understand? But that will only depend on if the egg is already released at that time, that's at the time of intercourse. So if you're ovulating and on your ovulation day, when you're sure the egg has been released, you have intercourse with your husband, the Y bearing sperm will rush and go and fertilize the egg, and you would likely have a male child. Now, bear in mind that the lifespan of sperm in the human body is 72 hours. That's 3 days. So sperm cells can last in your body for 72 hours. That's 3 days, right? Now, if you have sexual intercourse with your husband, like say 2 days before your ovulation, right? The Y bearing sperm, 2 days before your ovulation, your egg has not been released yet. The Y bearing sperm will rush to where fertilization is going to take place, and it won't see any egg because you're yet to ovulate. And the energy is used to speed up to that point would be used up, so it would die. It would die off. Do you understand? Now, the X bearing sperms that are slower are still crawling to meet the egg and will probably get to the egg on the day of the ovulation and then fertilize the egg, and you would have a female child. So this is the hypothesis that if you have sexual intercourse with your husband on the day of your ovulation, when you're sure that the egg is released, the Y sperm will rush to the tubes and fertilize the egg, and there you have it, male child. So that's the hypothesis. It makes sense actually, but People have actually come to debunk that. People still hold on to that. So it's now left for you to like choose the one you want to hold on to. That is actually the story. For my body products, I use this Dr. Teals body wash to take my bath, and I've been using it for like a year, over a year now. I started using it in March last year, so for over a year now, and it's really good. It doesn't like it doesn't dry out my skin completely. That's why I like it. You know, there are some soaps that or some body washes that when you use them, they don't make your skin squeak clean, like it's still has, but this still gives me this squeaky clean effect and doesn't still dry out my skin in the type of way. I don't know if you get me, and it's really affordable. The last time, this particular one, I got it for 9,000, but the last time, that's the first time I got it for 5,500. So of course the economy is not economy, and so the prices of things are going up. So you know how different places with different, you know, varying prices of things. Just budget for like maybe between 9K and 12K thereabout will get you this. So it has vitamin C and citrus essential oil, and it's 710 ml. It ladders well, so a pump of it actually can be enough. And I don't use it to wash my face, it's just for my body, so it helps, it serves me. So I can use this entire bottle for like 3 months before it finishes, so it's more economical for me. I also use the Dr. Teals body lotion as my body lotion, and it's also the vitamin C range. You know, there are other range too, but this is the one I prefer, and it has cocoa butter, shea butter, and vitamin E, and it's about 532 ml. I got this for 9,002 the last time, but the first time I got it, I think I got it for 6,000 thereabout naira. 6,000 naira. Please, I'm talking in naira, not in dollars. So I got it for 9,000 too because of the economy, and it's really good. It's actually moisturizing, but I have like a combination skin, so my skin sometimes gets really dry, sometimes it gets really moist. So because of that, I have to like use a body oil to like support it. So I use this Disaar vitamin C oil. So after using the lotion, I just use the oil, especially on the areas I know that dry out easily, like my feet, my palms, you know. So I use this oil. This is Disaar vitamin C oil. I got it for 3,500. It's affordable. I got it for 3,500 the last time I got it. So yeah, it's affordable. So that's my body range. And for my body scrubs, so I just use Dr. Teal products basically. So this is what I use my body scrubs, Dr. Teals. So this is also the vitamin C range. There are still other range of body scrubs, but this is what I use. So I use before, let me not lie, when I got the scrubs, I used to be judicious with it. I use it very judiciously twice a week, but now, in all honesty, I use it like maybe once in 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, it's really good and it's not really rough. You know, there's some scrubs. There was one time, I'm not going to say this scrub, I used this scrub, and as I was scrubbing, I was literally shouting. I felt like I was using iron sponge on my body. But this one is not that hard and it's cool. So that's for my body range. And then for my face, I use this face wash, Beauty Formula Vitamin C face wash. That's what I use to wash my face. So while I use Dr. Teals on my body, I use this for my face, you know. Yeah. And I use I got it for 5,500. I've been using this product since January. So January that I started using this product. I didn't start last year. Then this is the face scrub. This is what I use for my face too. This is the Beauty Formula Vitamin C face scrub, and I got it I think about the same price, that 5,000 or 5,500, but about the same price. And yeah, it's good. I just used 2 serums. Initially I was using like 3 serums, but I started having this reaction. I didn't know what I was reacting to, so I had to stop all the serums and introduce them one after the other to know which of them gave me that reaction. Then eventually I settled for these two. So what I reacted to was the Tiam B3 serum. I don't know why I reacted. People actually recommend, but I don't know why I reacted to it. So I just left it. So now I use this Dr. Rashel vitamin C face serum. So I basically use a lot of vitamin C products. I use the Rashel vitamin C face serum. It's really good. Like, I don't know, and it's very affordable. I bought this one 3.5. Very affordable and very good. And it doesn't leave your skin too oily. It just keeps it moisturized and it doesn't make it too greasy. So that's why I like it. So it's good and it's affordable. And I use this beauty formula too. This is beauty formula vitamin B, that's niacinamide. This is beauty formula niacinamide serum. So these are the two serums I use. I got this for 4,000. I think niacinamide is a very good product for the skin. So, but this is really good and it's very affordable. It's cheaper than the Teals, so that's why I was went for it. And it's good on my skin. So for the toner I used initially, I always start with my toner. So the toner is Skin Doctor. I got the Skin Doctor for only 4,500. Yes, about that. But I got it in January, so I don't know how much it is now, and it has not finished. So I've not really been judicious with it. But I got it in January. 4.5. I just use a cotton wool to apply it before layering the other products. So this Skin Doctor is really good and it is not very harsh. I like it. It was recommended by a friend of mine and I've actually liked it since then. At least I've not had any reaction to it. The skincare routine I just did is basically my morning skincare routine because I don't use sunscreen at night. I don't even use this toner at night. I just use the serums at night. For my face moisturizer, this is it. This is the same beauty formula vitamin C daily moisturizer. I got it for about 4,000 or 4,500, and it's good. It's not, as you can see, it's not so greasy, but it leaves your face moisturized. Like if you apply it, you will not feel dry. You just feel like your face is moisturized like the entire day. So it's really good for 4,500, and I've been using this one since January. Although I've not been really consistent with it because sometimes, like that time, the heat was very when the heat was hitting around February, March, I reduced this where I use this product. But now I've gone back to it and I also use for my makeup. So whenever I'm applying makeup on my face, I also use it as my moisturizer. So it's really good for makeup, good for just normal skincare routine. So this is it. And the last but not the least is my sunscreen. So they always say that there's no skincare routine without a sunscreen. I don't sabi because when he did do me, I know the raw sunscreen. But yeah, this is my sunscreen. I use it, of course, only during the day. I don't use it at night. And actually, SPF 50. I think they even have this moisturizer plus sunscreen thing. But I just feel if you're going for moisturizer, go for moisturizer. If you're going for sunscreen, go for sunscreen. So yeah, this is the sunscreen I use, and I bought it the last time I got it. That was in February. I got it for 10,000 the last time I got it. So I don't know how much it is now, but this shouldn't finish anytime soon because the economy is going to take a toll on me. So guys, this is actually my skincare routine as you requested. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. This is just a random moisturizing lip balm I got, so I just use it for my lips. I always moisturize my lips just so that they will look supple. This is actually the skincare routine you guys requested for. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it, and I hope you share with your family, your friends, your loved ones. Like my video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next video. Bye guys.